March 28, 2026. The Strait of Hormuz is completely closed. Iran has challenged the world. U.S. and Israel ships will not pass at all. Others will also have to pay $2 million fee or harsh measures. 150-plus oil tankers are stuck in the Strait of Hormuz. 20% of the world's oil trade has stopped. Oil prices have crossed $100. There is chaos in the global economy. Iran is playing exactly the same game that Japan tried in World War II by surrounding the world through Pacific choke points. But this time, the U.S. Navy is ready to respond. Every strike will land clean, and the blows will be even more powerful. Thousands of U.S. Marines are now boarding amphibious ships and heading towards the Persian Gulf. Operation Epic Fury's final and most dangerous phase has begun. Planning for boots on the ground is underway. Today, we will tell you what will be the biggest role of the U.S. Navy in this. How will well-trained U.S. Marines fight against IRGC forces? What is the plan for amphibious assault on Kharg Island? And how is the Navy going to force open the Hormuz problem? The problem is clear. Through airstrikes and naval bombardment, the Navy has destroyed 92% of Iran's big warships, the drone carrier Shahid Bagheri, and submarines. But Hormuz is still closed. Why? Because IRGC's 1,500-plus fast attack boats, mines, and coastal missiles are still harassing shipping. Now the U.S. plan has changed. The Pentagon has sent the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit, 2,200-plus Marines, to the Middle East on the USS Tripoli amphibious assault ship. The second MEU is also on the way. Total 15,000 to 17,000 ground troops are ready. Trump has privately approved ground invasion options, but not a full-scale Iraq-style invasion. Targeted amphibious assaults, especially on Kharg Island, Iran's biggest oil export hub, and the Persian Gulf coast. By seizing it, Hormuz has to be force-opened. Here comes the biggest role of the U.S. Navy. The Navy will not just escort. The Navy itself will enable the invasion. Amphibious Ready Group, ARG, USS Tripoli, America-class LHD, plus transport docks. 2,200 Marines, plus vehicles, helicopters, F-35B, landing craft. Navy ships will bring the Marines directly from the sea to Iran's coast. Sea control and mine clearing, U.S. Navy destroyers and minesweepers will clear mines in Hormuz. Carrier strike groups, Abraham Lincoln is still active, will provide air cover. F-35C and F/A-18 have already destroyed Iranian coastal radars and anti-ship missiles. Naval fire support destroyers, 5-inch guns, Tomahawk missiles, and Aegis system will stop IRGC's counterattack during the Marines' landing. Joint operation with A-10 Warthog and Apache helicopters, just like it was done against fast boats in Hormuz. The Navy's motto now: put the Marines on the coast, open Hormuz, bring Iran to its knees. Now, the biggest question. Well-trained U.S. Marines versus Iran's IRGC forces. U.S. Marines, the world's most elite amphibious force. Years of training. Beach assault, urban combat, rapid insertion. Advanced gear. F-35B air support. HIMARS rockets. MV-22 Osprey tilt rotor. Combined arms. Sea, air, land, all together. IRGC, heavy in numbers. Total Iranian forces, approximately 650,000. IRGC core. Asymmetric warfare experts. Missiles, drones, fast boats, mines, guerrilla tactics. Mosaic defense doctrine. Decentralized, ambush everywhere. Coastal defenses strong. Anti-ship missiles, shoulder-fired SAMs, 20,000 naval troops in the Strait area. But in ground war, IRGC's weakness is clear. They are experts in proxies and harassment, but weak in conventional defense against well-coordinated amphibious landing. U.S. Marines training, technology, and real-time command superiority will break IRGC's swarm tactics. On a small place like Kharg Island, a battalion of 800 to 1,000 Marines may be enough. Rapid raid, seize, hold. Navy's plan: first, weaken defenses through air/naval bombardment, then put Marines ashore. Which Navy attacks will happen? Phase 1. More pre-landing strikes on Kharg Island defenses, missile sites, radars, IRGC garrisons. Phase 2. Amphibious landing, Marines from sea, insertion by helicopters. Phase 3. Hold the island to oil flow resume to Hormuz reopen. Backup. Multiple small raids on Persian Gulf coast for nuclear sites or command centers. Navy destroyers will handle ballistic missile threats. Carriers will provide continuous air superiority. Submarines will track Iranian remaining vessels. This is a limited but high-impact operation, not full occupation, but enough to break Iran's leverage over global oil. Friends, by closing the Strait of Hormuz, Iran has put the world in crisis, but the U.S. Navy is now ready to respond. Amphibious power, Marines training, and naval dominance. This combo can shatter Iran's asymmetric strategy. Operation Epic Fury's final chapter has begun. The Navy is not just protecting the sea. The Navy is now going to change history. If you want detailed plan of Kharg Island assault, Marines versus IRGC equipment comparison, or latest deployment update, then tell in the comments. Like, subscribe, press the bell. See you in the next video on Navy Knox.